tattoo like this will cost in the region of £4,000. Shocking, right? But how do I know? Because I've done it. This one will cost you £70. Why am I telling you this? Well, a lot of people think tattoos are a rip-off and cost way too much money. So in today's video, I'm breaking down the real reason good tattoos cost what they do, so you actually understand where your money's going and what you're paying for. Most people only think about the time they spend physically getting a tattoo, and that's fine. As tattooers, our goal is to make sure you, the client, have the best possible experience. You don't need to worry about all the work happening around your tattoo, but for the sake of this video, and to help you understand everything involved in making your tattoo happen, that time in the chair is actually only a very small part of the whole process. And actually, there's a lot more happening than most clients ever realise. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think tattoos cost too much money? What are your thoughts? I would love to hear from you. From the moment you send your first inquiry, there's normally a back and forth messaging, figuring out your idea, quoting and booking you in. Trust me when I say, this part of the process can take 10 times longer than the £50 minimum charge tattoo someone's inquiring about. And if the tattoo needs it, especially for bigger, more complicated work, there's often a face-to-face consultation. Think about this for a second. A lot of them inquiries never even turn into appointments. Artists can often spend hours helping potential clients long before the tattoo actually happens. So once you're booked in, your artist now has to prepare your drawing, which is normally done in their own spare time, in the evenings and days off, which can take anywhere from 10 minutes for a very basic tattoo, all the way up to a couple of days depending on its complexity. Then, before you even arrive, your artist is setting up the workstation, sterilising the area, laying out equipment and making sure everything is safe and ready to go. When your tattoo's finished and you leave, stoked with your new piece, your artist is still working, cleaning down, sterilising everything used and resetting the area for the next client. So your tattoo, for example, may have taken say 2 hours, but your artist likely spent 4 hours at least making it happen. This time of course doesn't include the added admin if the client had to reschedule their appointment, or had a change of heart and wants a design changing. One comment I hear all the time is, I bet you go through loads of cling film. And the answer is yes. But that's only the start of it. And before I go any further, I want to say this. I completely understand why tattoo prices can feel frustrating. Times feel hard right now, and the cost of living has gone through the roof for everyone. But I charge the same for tattoos now as I did 15 years ago, and the cost of actually doing a tattoo has risen drastically since COVID. Consumables go up constantly, and we burn through them all day, every day. Cling film for every surface, machine covers, razors, tape, ink pots, gloves, paper towels, the list is endless. Then there's printing paper, carbon paper, stencil lotion, rubbing alcohol and disinfectant. Just a few things that's necessary for a safe and clean work environment. And then there's the cost of high quality machines, ink and needles. Cheap tattoo kits are everywhere now, and cheap supplies make cheap, low-quality tattoos. It's basically impossible to create a high-quality tattoo using subpar equipment. Do you really want to take that risk when it's needles and ink going into your skin? Reputable shops use premium supplies, and that quality is reflected in the price for good reason. So those are the obvious costs, but what about the ones that most people don't consider? The ones you never see? Well, I won't go into it too much, but it is worth mentioning. The same as consumables and everything else in the world, rent, licensing, utilities, insurance, clinical waste, these things are necessary and constantly rising in price. Sure, they're all boring, but they're absolutely necessary for keeping a tattoo studio running legally and safely. There's also the cost of equipment itself. The tattoo machines I mentioned earlier cost hundreds, even thousands of pounds, and need replacing or upgrading every few years. All of these overheads are factored into the price to ensure the shop stays safe, professional and compliant. In my opinion, this is the most important part of the price, but somehow many people don't seem to agree. Most tattoo artists spend years apprenticing for free, studying, learning the craft, building a portfolio and developing the skill required to make a clean, long-lasting tattoo. Take myself for example, I've been tattooing for 20 years and Steph, my wife, 10. We're still learning and committing our lives to the craft every single day. In our shop, you're paying for 30 years of combined experience, our judgment, expertise and the ability to execute a permanent procedure in the right way. Choosing a cheap or inexperienced artist who's not fit for the job might save you money up front, but it often costs far more money later on down the line. Cover-ups, laser removal or reworking the tattoo. All of this extra time, effort and cost when it could have been done right first time around. So next time you're surprised by a tattoo quote, remember, you're paying for so much more than time spent in the chair. The price includes the design work, the preparation and materials, the business behind the scenes, and most importantly, the artist's experience. A great tattoo is an investment in a piece of art that lasts a lifetime. It's worth every single penny and is saving you money down the line.